Chapter 72. In Ashley's arms, Grazé fidgeted. She carefully handed the dog to Tina. Sharp spines seemed to bristle against Ashley's skin, raising her anxiously off the bed. Why hadn't Grazé greeted his master? Why hadn't he tried to awaken her? At least he should have smelled her or jumped on her. Any dog would have done that when reunited with a loved one. It was only natural for dogs to do that. Leery, Ashley bent close to Laura's head to sense any reaction from her at all. Nothing. She put her head level with the woman's chest. There wasn't a slow rise of it from breaths. Ashley placed her hand in front of the woman's nose. With dread, Ashley couldn't feel exhalations. She put her ear against Laura's chest. "What are you doing?" asked Tina curiously. Grazé was still, watchful in her arms. "I just want to check something." There was no thumping of a heartbeat. More anxiously, she took the woman's pulse by touching the carotid artery along the neck. Laura's skin was cold. "She's not asleep," Ashley announced, alarmed and queasy. "She's dead." "What?" Continuing to hold Grazé in her arms, Tina checked for a pulse as well. She looked at Ashley, horrified. "How?" "I don't know." Ashley felt herself losing herself, like she was leaving her body. "Laura promised she would come. She promised. She must have tried. Maybe someone stopped her." "Who? There was no one left who was real." "No one but herself," Ashley agreed. Several moments of silence passed. Tina broke it. "We have to tell Jeff." "He said to wait here." Tina protested. "But that was only because he thought Laura was alive." "We could get lost if we leave. It's better to wait." "I don't want to wait. It creeps me out." With Grazé cuddled in her arms, she backed away from the corpse. "Do you think she died the same way as my dad?" "I don't know." She looked uneasily around the room. "I want to leave, Ashley. I don't feel safe." Uncertain of herself, Ashley didn't know what to do. "Jeff told us to wait. I'm scared." Her body began trembling. Grazé licked her under her chin. Poor Tina lost her father, and now Laura, who was their greatest hope of escape. Ashley didn't feel like adding to Tina's torment. Besides, the girl had a good point. Jeff told them to wait only because he thought Laura was asleep. But the longer they stayed in the hospital, the more likely they would be captured. "Okay, let's go find him." They began walking to the door. This was hard, though. Laura had sacrificed her life to save them. Now Ashley was leaving without a thank you, without a goodbye, without even a proper burial. Though Laura was dead, it felt like they were abandoning her. She had said she would come. Ashley still believed in that promise.